Hi, I'm Todd. Hopefully you have some choices about what you serve your family and or friends this Thanksgiving. Now, would you rather take a can of this and say, I got this specially for you, it's organic? Or would you rather present my pomegranate persimmon cranberry sauce, which happens to be the world's greatest? The choice is yours. Now, if you're wondering how to make the world's greatest cranberry sauce, come with me on a magical journey through time as we venture back to a half hour ago when I made this. So here we have some gorgeous cranberries from the farmer's market, then organic pomegranates and Huyu persimmons from California, some organic sugar, and pomegranate juice. Now, if you're living in pomegranate paradise, also known as California, you could squeeze it fresh yourself, or if you're lucky, your local pomegranate farmer might sell fresh squeezed juice, which would be a great option. Here in New York, we have to scrape by with organic, biodynamic pomegranate juice from Whole Foods. So these are Huyu persimmons. My Japanese teacher in college taught me the letter Hu is pronounced like you're blowing out a candle. So these Huyu persimmons are kind of donut-shaped and start out crisp and sweet like an apple, and then gradually soften as they ripen. They cook much faster than cranberries, so we're going to add them in towards the end of the cooking. And they're very sweet with almost no acid, while the cranberries are very acidic with almost no sweetness. So they pair together very well, and there's a nice color contrast as well. Now, I'm going to be using this organic sugar. You paleo people might be wondering, can I use coconut sugar? No. How about Splenda? No. And how about my great Aunt Edie's 30-year-old collection of Sweet and Low packets? If you want to turn that into an installation and take it to Art Basel, you go right ahead. So you want to give the cranberries a quick soak. And just sort through them to pick out the squishy ones, because the squishy ones will not make great cranberry sauce. Now we have our good cranberries that we've sorted through, and we're going to pour in some of our pomegranate juice, enough to cover, plus a little extra. So now we're going to add the sugar, and you're probably wondering, how much sugar do I add? And the answer is, I don't really know. It all depends on taste. So I'm going to add about 1/3 of a cup here, stir it in, and bring it to a boil, and we'll see how it tastes. So now we're going to peel and chop the persimmons. You take a paring knife here and cut out these leaves on the top, kind of like you're coring an apple. See those come out. Then you're going to take this ceramic peeler, which is like the Ferrari of peelers, and you're going to try to get off all the peel. If you're really good, you can get it in one piece. And I can tell this is a ripe persimmon here, maybe a little riper than would be ideal. It's starting to smush a bit, but you get the idea. So then we're going to cut it into half first, like this. Then make a couple of lengthwise cuts here so we get it into thirds. And then I'm going to do a couple of diagonal cuts so we get these neat little triangles here. So now the cranberries are at a boil, and they're going to start popping here and releasing their pectins, which will help thicken this and turn it into a sauce. At the same time, the pomegranate juice is reducing, and we are heading straight for some cranberry sauce. So now the cranberries have a chance to reduce down a bit, and we're pretty close to a sauce, so I think we're ready to add the persimmons. Now this really depends on the ripeness of your persimmons. This one was really ripe, so I think it's only going to need 5 or 10 minutes of cooking. If your persimmons were less ripe, kind of on the crispy side, I would put them in maybe 15 to 20 minutes before your sauce is finished. So let's put these in, give it a little stir, and then we will taste it and check for sugar. So the persimmons have a chance to kind of soften a bit and blend together with the cranberry, and now we're going to taste it for sugar. You want to make sure you get some of the persimmon, some of the cranberry, and taste. It tastes a little tart for me, so I am going to throw in a bit more sugar here. Give it a go. And then I'm going to give it another taste and see how I did. And that tastes pretty good. So to finish off the sauce, we're going to use some fresh pomegranate seeds, which add a nice crunch and juicy flavor to our cranberry sauce. So to get the seeds out of pomegranate, you first want to cut off this little crown here, and then you're going to score the outer skin along the hemispheres here, making sure that you're not cutting in and crushing all those beautiful seeds. Then you can pull it apart in half like this. And if you look at each half of the pomegranate, well, first you're going to want to cut out the sort of base of that crown there so you get the better access. Then you'll notice that each pomegranate is roughly divided into thirds by the membrane. So I see the membrane here and here. I'm going to score behind that, then pull it apart, and oh, look at all those beautiful seeds. So then we pry them out here, and they tumble like beautiful little jewels, and they're going to go in our sauce. So our sauce is just about done. Now we just need to dish it up and mix in our pomegranate seeds. So I like to save about a third of them to sprinkle on top. It looks really nice. So I'm going to put these in, mix them around. That is so beautiful. And then artfully sprinkle a few on top. And ta-da! We have the world's greatest cranberry sauce. And remember, if you're in San Francisco and you're wondering, where would Todd eat? Just go to www.wherewouldtoddeat.com.